to be doing a stretch and de-stress workout. So this is just kind of if you need to relax and just unwind, this is a great workout. You're still getting strength training and flexibility and resistance. It's such a great workout. Sometimes we think we have to like hit it hard to get a good workout, but actually stress can be hard on our bodies. So taking time to unwind, do a workout that helps relax you can be an awesome thing for your whole body and your mind and everything. So what we're going to do is we want to start sitting. I'm sitting crisscross, but if that's not comfortable for you, you can feel free to bring legs straight out. You can bring knees to one side. However you can sit comfortably and tall. So you want that nice good posture. You could also be in a chair and doing this. I want us just to start with some breath work. So we're going to inhale, and we want to inhale for 3 and exhale for 4. Get all of the bad air out and the good air in. So here we go, nice big inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, and last one. Go ahead and just try to keep breathing deeply like that through this whole workout. I'll try to cue, but sometimes I don't. I'm just trusting you to keep breathing nice and deep. The next thing we want to do is just take our hands straight out from our shoulders. If you're sitting in a chair, you're just going to kind of grab onto the bottom of the chair so that you have something for your hands to hold onto. We're going to tilt our head one way and just try to press our hand down into the mat. So you should feel a nice stretch through your neck there. Your ear is right over your shoulder. You're looking forward. If you want to, you can do a little nod. This helps get that lymphatic fluid in your neck moving. We're going to come up and we're going to go the other way. Same thing. So you're there, if you're holding onto a chair, you're going to give that chair a squeeze, or you're going to press down in the mat, try to get that nice stretch to the side of your neck. Doing a little nod here. And then all the way up, we're just going to put our hands right next to our neck and on our shoulders. And we're going to do a little roll to the front. A little half circle. And then we're going to come up and we'll go to the back. You don't really want to look up when you're going to the back. You're going to look straight ahead, but you're going to just focus on getting the back of the neck there moving. It's where our spine starts, and if our spines are flexible, it helps keep us young. So we got to start at the very top, and we'll work our way all the way down to the bottom of our spine. Let's do 1 more each way. And then coming up to center, we're going to roll out those shoulders next. Think about tightening those shoulders on the way up, relax them down. We do 1 more. And we'll take it back. Trying to pull those shoulder blades together, bring them down and back. Let's do 1 more here. And we're just going to bring hands all the way back, open up the chest. And then we're going to get the spine. I'm going to go this way so you can see. We're just going to put hands on our legs to start. And you're going to kind of get a little resistance here. So you're going to push your hands into your legs, keep those shoulders down, and try to make your spine as round as you can. We call this a C curve, like the letter C. And then you're going to stack it back up. should feel really nice. So if there's any pain, if you get to a point that feels kind of twingy, just stop before you get to that point and stretch it out. And do 2 more. And then last one. I'm going to do a little lateral rotation. This is our upper back. I'm going to turn my back to you. So this is like our shoulder blade area. You get a little squeeze here in your side. I'm going to turn around so you can hear better. That is what you want. You just want to squeeze that part there. One shoulder comes up, one shoulder comes down. Nice and slow. Stacking that spine in the center. We exhale, bring it down. You might be tight here. A lot of people are tight in the shoulders, so don't force the movement. Everything, any kind of movement helps loosen things up. We're going to do 1 more each way. Now we're just going to get that rotation in our spine. This one we want to sit up nice and tall. You just bring your hands right in front of you. You're going to try to keep your neck and head right in the middle of your arms. And you're just going to do a little twist back to center. Sometimes, things get squeezed out when we're doing this. Exhale and twist. Inhale as we come through center. And just try to think about growing taller as you're twisting. We're going to do 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to go onto our hands and knees next. So we want wrists right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. We're going to press into the mat, rounding it out into that C curve again. Exhale and lengthen from your head to your tailbone. We're going to do that a few more times. Just press up and lengthen that spine, keeping the natural curve in the spine. We're going to do 1 more. All right, now we're just going to reach. We're going to inhale as we exhale, reach opposite arm and leg out long. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, switch leg and arm. Inhale, bring it down. We're going to do that about 6 more times, so 4 times on each side. And reach. Inhale down. Exhale, reach. 3 more. 1 more each way. And last one. All right, we're going to curl our toes. Press all the way up. You're trying to push your hips up towards the ceiling. We're going to just bend one knee, straighten the other leg, hold it here. And then we'll come up, we'll go the other way. And then we're going to go a little bit faster. Pedaling it out. All right, we're going to try to just bring one leg up. If you're able to, you can bring it all the way up. And we're just going to bring that knee down, extend that leg back up. We're going to do 2 more. Last one. This time as we come down, we're going to go into a pigeon. Your hips aren't super flexible, just bring that knee straight. Otherwise, you're going to kind of bring that leg across. We're going to lower down just as far as feels comfortable. And then we're gonna come back up. Pushing back up. And this time we're bringing that other leg up. Just as high as you can, depending on your flexibility. And then we're just gonna bring that knee in and press it back up. On this next one, we're gonna come all the way down into that pigeon stretch, stepping back and just slowing down as far as feels comfortable for you. And then from here, we're gonna press back up into that down dog. And this time we're gonna take a leg up. We're gonna try to bring it through our hands. So you're in a nice runner's lunge. Your back foot, your heel is lifted, toes are down. You can bring your knee down here if you want to, or you can stay in this nice lunge. And we're gonna try to walk our hands up to our thigh. Staying a little bit lower here. And we're gonna bring the hands back down. We're gonna bring this back leg back. Hold it here so you're in a nice plank. For an inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna push it back up. And you're gonna bring your other leg up. And you're gonna bring it through to your hands. Try to help it if it doesn't quite reach there, or bring your hands back to your foot. Your knee again can come down to the mat for this next part, or you can keep it extended. We're gonna walk our hands up to our thigh. And then coming all the way back down into that plank. So we're gonna push those hips up. We're gonna walk our hands all the way back in towards our feet. Our feet can come towards your hands if that's easier for you. Roll up nice and slow. We're gonna go out wide here. We want toes pointed away from each other. Just a quick check, making sure knees and toes are lined up. We're gonna do a few sunflowers. So we're just gonna reach down and reach up. Anything feels especially tight, you can, take a little moment to stretch it out. You can kind of reach you to the side here. If you're feeling like it's a little tight there. Let's do one more. We'll just bring hands back again. Open up the chest. We're going to turn our feet so they're more parallel here. And we're going to reach our hands down. So you just want your wrist right under your shoulders. If you want to, you can widen your stance here. You're going to walk your hands forward. Bring those ears between your arms. Try to push those hips up. You should be getting a nice stretch in the back of your legs here. And then we're going to walk our hands back and just keep bringing them back as far as you feel comfortable, bringing your head down towards the mat. Just helps get the blood flowing to the brain, which can help give you a little energy. Okay, then we're going to walk it back up. We're going to walk towards one foot with your hands, bending that knee as you do so. So you're in a little bit of a side lunge here, or a lot of a side lunge. If you want a little bit extra, you can bring your hands to your thigh here. All right, and we're gonna bring our hands back down. Straighten that leg where the knee was bent. We're gonna go to the other side. Same thing. Holding it in the side lunge. You might not be down as low as me. That's okay. Still getting the same benefits of this stretch, no matter how far into the stretch you can go. We're going to come back to the center. Before you come up into standing, you're going to bring your feet together, heel and toe alternating together. Slowly roll all the way back up. Oh, okay, we're going to do a little bit of balancing, and then we're going to go back down to the mat. So we're just going to bring our foot up. We're toes down. If your toe is still connected, you're still balancing. So if that's where you're at, that's fine. You can bring your foot to your calf. You're avoiding your foot on your kneecap because that could go really bad. So on your calf or above your kneecap if you want to. And hands wherever they help. Usually on my hips is where mine help, but sometimes having them up can help as well. Just find something to look at that is not moving. And we're going to bring that leg down. You can pedal it out. And we're going to go the other way. Same thing. It's okay if it's a little wobbly. It means those stabilizer muscles are working hard. And then go ahead and come down. Pedal out those hips. We're going to come to the end of our mat again. And then just slowly forward fold. Chin to chest, you're going to hang out here for a second. Just trying to bring your head down towards the mat again. And we're going to walk it out. Pushing those hips up. We're going to take that leg, right leg up again. And then coming through into that lunge. You're going to try to bring both hands over so they're on the inside of your foot. So on the big toe side, you can set that back foot down or come down to your knee for this next part if you want. Or try to take that outside arm, reach it up towards the ceiling. And we're going to come down. You're going to put your foot right in the middle. Turn everything so it's facing down. Go into that nice plank. We're going to press all the way up. And take that left leg up. Bring it all the way through. So in that nice lunge, we're bringing hands to the inside. Feel free to bring that leg down if you need to here. We're going to take our outside arm, reach it up towards the ceiling. And we'll bring that hand down. Have your foot in the middle. And we're going to come out back into plank first, sorry. Forgot what I was doing. And then we're going to bring our knees down. We're going to stretch all the way back into our shell stretch. We're going to take our hands, bring your hands to the left. You're going to bring your right hand over your left hand for a little side stretch here. Then we're going to go the other way. So going to the right side. Left hand is going to come over the right. And then all the way back. We're going to go up into sitting next. So just sit. We're going to take legs out wide first. So, wide is subjective. You might be not very wide, still the same stretch, no matter how wide your legs go here. You just want to get a little bit of a stretch right through those inner thighs. You want knees and toes pointed towards the ceiling. Even as you start to come forward here, you want those knees and toes pointed up. We're going to start just by pointing our toes and flexing. some length. We're gonna probably feel this one in your calf muscles, which they're often very tight. Let's do one more. And then keeping those knees and toes up, you're just gonna walk forward. As far as feels comfortable, when you get to your stopping point, you're just gonna take 3 nice deep breaths. Sometimes on your exhale, your body will relax a little bit more in the stretch, but don't force anything here. And we're gonna walk it all the way back up. And we're gonna just bring one foot in front, one foot knee bent. You're gonna look at that foot in front of you and just reach towards that foot. And we're gonna come all the way back up. We're gonna take our bent leg, bring it over our straight leg. You're gonna just wrap one arm around, bring one arm back. Think about having a nice long spine here. So you wanna inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale and rotate. So you're looking over your back shoulder. And then you're gonna come back to center. We're gonna take this bent leg and just bring it so your foot is across, like resting on that straight leg. And you're gonna try to bring that leg in. If it hurts, keep it straight. We're just doing kind of a sitting figure 4 stretch here. Any way we can stretch out our hips, right? It helps. And then we're gonna come back down and we'll get that other side. So same thing, you're just gonna bring that leg up. Reach towards your foot in front of you. And we're gonna walk it all the way back up. And we're gonna take our bent leg, bring it over the straight leg, wrap that opposite arm around it. Nice long spine here. So think about lengthening that spine as you inhale, rotating as you exhale. Trying to look over that back shoulder. And then we're gonna take this leg, just set it on the other leg. You can hold it here if you're feeling especially tight. That's still a great stretch. If you're able to, you're gonna slide that straight leg so that knee is bent for a sitting figure 4 stretch. I'm going to take that leg out. We're just going to bend our knees and slowly walk ourselves down to the mat. And just so that we relieve any tension in our shoulders, we're going to start by just bringing our shoulders up to our ears and then sliding them down and away. Trying to put them in our back pockets here. So let's do that a couple more times. Bring it up. Slide them down, and one more. Okay, so keeping those shoulders, so hopefully they're on the mat, pressing away from your ears. Your hands are going to press into the mat. Ankles are right under your knees, and you're going to slowly roll up into a hip bridge. When you get to the top, you can keep trying to reach your fingertips towards your heels. Try to get those hips up just a little bit higher. We're going to hold this right here for just a couple of breaths. We're going to take one more inhale. As we exhale, we're going to come down nice and slow. Just think about putting one vertebra down at a time. Really lengthening out that spine. And then just release when you get to that low back. We're going to take a leg across for a figure 4 stretch. And you're just going to reach through for the foot that's on the ground, you're gonna bring that knee in towards your chest. If you want a little extra here, you can pull that knee in, extend that other leg out. Or you can keep it right in that figure four stretch. All right, we're gonna set this leg down, but we're gonna keep the knee crossed. And you're just gonna pretend like your knee is an arrow. That knee is gonna come down towards the floor. You should feel a little stretch in that low back. And we're gonna come up. And we're gonna just bring the leg down the other way. So now our foot is gonna go down towards the floor, like away from that knee. And then all the way back up. We're gonna bring our other leg down. You're gonna cross the other one over, bring that knee in. If you want extra, you can pull that knee in, straighten the other leg. Just an option. Or just hold it here in that figure four stretch. Right, we're gonna bring that leg down. And then you're gonna just let your knee drop towards the floor. And then we're gonna come up. And now our foot is gonna go down towards the floor. You can look away from that knee. And then all the way back up. We're gonna uncross our knees now. And just bring one leg up towards the ceiling. Your other leg, you can keep that knee bent or straighten that leg. We're gonna flex and point our foot here. And then we're just gonna roll the ankle one way and the other way. All right, we're gonna take this leg and just bring it to the outside, supporting it as much. You can put that hand underneath the leg to support it if you need to. If you have the flexibility, you can grab onto your toes here and just take your other arm and press it into the floor so you're not rolling all the way over towards your foot. You're keeping nice and square with the rest of your body. And we're gonna bring that leg up. We're gonna give our knee a little hug in. And then we'll just bring that knee over the straight leg, looking over the opposite shoulder. And then we're gonna come all the way up. We'll bring that other leg up. And you can either have knee bent or leg straight. We're gonna flex and point the ankle. You can roll the ankle one way and the other way. And we're gonna take that leg out to the side. You want to stay nice and square with the rest so that your other arm is pressing down as that leg comes out wide. And then we're going to bring that leg up. We'll give that knee a little hug in. And we're going to bring that knee across the straight leg, look over the opposite shoulder. And then all the way back up. And then you're just gonna bring your knees up and try to open them up to the outside. One more for our hips. You're just gonna let gravity kind of open up the legs here. Just take a few deep breaths.
And then we're gonna just be as comfortable as you can be on your back. If it's more comfortable on legs straight, you can do that. I'm more comfortable with the knees bent, so however it works for you. What I want you to do is we're gonna do those deep breaths we did at the beginning again. We'll do 5 of them. This time we're gonna inhale for 4 and exhale for 5. And I just want you to try to get that breath as deep as you can. I want you to start feeling your low back coming down towards the mat, feeling all that air going into your belly. So here we go, let's take a nice big inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. We'll do 2 more. And exhale. Last one. Go ahead and just bring those knees in. We're going to rock our knees in and rock all the way up into sitting. And just sit comfortably again. If your legs are more comfortable in front of you, that's fine. And we're just going to inhale our arms up and exhale down. We got 3 more times. Two more. Last one. We're just going to set the arms a little bit back behind us. Open up the chest. And we are done for today. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you next time.